Hi guys, hope you're doing good. So, I'm going to do the last part of the introduction of the segmentation. So, here what I've explained to you was what are about the different segments. Now I want to have a look to go a little bit deeper in what do mean the name of each one. And what is on a global point of view, on a global scale, what is the characteristic of each segment. So I'm going to do it. It will be a half channeling. So here we go. So here it is all about what you have inside of your mind and how this will go outside and translate itself into your interaction with the reality. So this means that everything you hold here, which is dependent on your emotions and your body, how it feels, and the experiences you make into your environment. So everything you have here will define what you will experiment here. So how you live your individual life and how is your psychology will define how you will experiment the collective life and how will be your impact on the sociologic scale, or how you will influenciate the collective, each individual is inside of it. So as you've seen it, it was a little bit, you can say, like, it was longer for me to talk about the segmentation, this part, during all these videos. It's because I never went verbally deeper inside of it. I focused myself more on a higher points of view of the dimensional system. Really more, what I've really developed is how to create a society and how to stabilize it for each individual inside of it, to have a blooming experience for its heart, for its psyche, and for its body, meaning it's good for the body, for the heart, and it lets your spirit able to make experiences. So to develop the knowledge for the community and so to make the community grow. So all my focus since the beginning has been on this part, but also on the spiritual side of the dimensional system. So how the dimensional system explains the evolution on the spiritual path of consciousness, what is the spirit, what is the self, what is the soul, and everything which is related to those structures and how they are related one to another. So I've been really deepening my understanding of the path with a capital P, and I'll be talking about this in the later videos. So here, as I've channeled the package of knowledge I had to explain in you this part, it has been really easier for me to talk about this verbally. You've seen it at the end, I was like really talking easily. So here we go again. I'm going to do the same thing for this part, and then I think we'll be good. So, okay, let's continue what I was saying. So here you see there's a frontier. So it means that at the final state of your development in the first segment, you will have a body, a vehicle. It will be a socially acceptable body or vehicle. So it's your persona, it's your ego, clearly. It's the mask you put on your face to be to socialize, you know. But you don't do it really consciously. Most of the time it's unconscious, and it is lived really happily when it's unconscious. So this mask is not an impersonal mask. It is totally dependent on your first experience in the first segment. So your relation to life, the different objects inside of it, and how you will interpret your relation to it and what it makes you feel. So how you will internalize it. So this will create your persona, we can say. This will create your ego, knowing that you got many egos, but you got a big mass of ego in the social plane, because in the social plane we are really co-creating, all of us, and creation in the fields of experience, or creation in reality in our physical world, is about the ego, because it's all about appearances, because we don't create really, we assemblate things. And by the power of creation, they transform by the power of creation, which is already in our world. So we don't really create in these dimensions, we just assemble things. Got me? So as it is an illusion of creation, we got to put on an illusionary vehicle to go in this illusionary world. You understand me? But when I say illusion, it's not that it's not real, it's really real. But an illusion, in when it's when you perceive something and think that it is all that it is. It's the disguise in itself. When I say it's an illusion, it's because if you don't tap into your emotionality, you're in a dimension, but you are centered in your spirit. You just don't experiment this part of reality, really. So it has gone. So was it real? Was it 100% real? That's what I mean by illusion. But this illusion is what makes us in movement for creating life and living. So it's not like a little illusion that you can take off of the equation. It's something really useful. It's a big part of it. It's the material structure that permits the experience. So yeah, we're going deep, but I think you can go this deep, so let's go. Let's do it. So, do I have to add something to this? Let me think a little bit. This vehicle that will be created here will make you able to experience certain areas of the second segment. If you can behave yourself in a way that makes you sexually desirable, there is a way to behave. You can't behave in any kind of way and expect to people to be sexually attracted by you. If you have this vehicle, then you will experience this segment, this part of the second segment, which is the connection, because sexual relationship are about the inner dimension when they are done consciously. It's about the fifth, about the heart. So it's in the second segment. Obviously, when they are done less consciously, it can go lower and we can get in the first segment. But when they are really done consciously by the two person, we are in the second segment, in the we. So guys, I let it like that. Don't hesitate, tell me if you understand it, if it's great, if my way of speaking is okay. You can also speed those via videos. If you gotta rewatch them, if you want to understand the links, speed it up a little bit. If it's your first time or if it's hard for you to understand, let it at this normal pace. This is for everyone to understand. That's why I talk at this pace. Bye, see you.